Have you ever felt lost, like you can't see the road ahead, and no matter how hard you think, you still don't know what to do first? If that's you, remember this one idea. Focus on today. Do the next small thing you can do. That simple idea has the power to change your life. Many people believe that life changes because of one big decision. But the truth is different. Life changes because of small actions repeated every day. The famous German philosopher Martin Heidegger once said that human beings are thrown into the world. We don't choose where we are born. We don't choose our parents, our family, our country, or our circumstances. Yet even though many things are given to us, one thing remains ours: the power to choose. Every day we make choices. We choose what to think about. We choose what to focus on. We choose whether to move forward or stay where we are. Life itself is a series of choices. Interestingly, the word choose is connected to an ancient idea that also means to taste. In other words, human life is about experiencing, exploring, and discovering. Think about it. Life is the process of tasting different experiences before our journey ends. Meeting new people, trying new things, learning new skills, going places we've never been, becoming someone we've never been before. That is what it means to truly live. But if life is full of choices, why do so many people feel trapped? Because most of us live inside invisible frames. These frames are built from our environment, our fears, our habits, our past experiences, and the stories we tell ourselves. Maybe you've said things like, "I'm not talented enough. I'm too old. I'm too late. This isn't for people like me." These thoughts become walls around us. Over time, the walls become familiar, and what is familiar feels safe, even when it makes us unhappy. The problem is that staying inside those walls prevents us from making the choices that could change our lives. To create a different future, we must first step outside the frame. This moment is called awakening. An awakening can happen through a book, a conversation, a challenge, a failure, or a dream that refuses to leave your heart. Suddenly you realize, I can't stay where I am forever. That realization is the beginning of change. But wanting to change and actually changing are two different things. Many people spend their entire lives standing in front of the doorway of change without ever walking through it. The American writer Henry David Thoreau wrote, "Most people live lives of quiet desperation. Many people carry dreams inside them, but never act on them. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack intelligence, but because they never take the first step." So how do you cross that doorway? The answer is simple. Habits, not motivation, not inspiration, not a dramatic, life-changing moment. Habits, every action you repeat, becomes part of who you are. Every repeated choice creates your personal algorithm. Look at your phone. Look at at your daily routine. Look at what you spend your time thinking about. That is your algorithm. Your algorithm is simply the sum of your repeated choices. If you want a different life, you need a different algorithm. And to create a different algorithm, you need different habits. This reminds me of a story from Korean actor and novelist Cha In-pyo. When he was young, he moved to America with his mother and younger brother. Life was difficult. He struggled with English. Money was tight. He often felt invisible and unimportant. One day, while working at a restaurant, he saw a confident chef and asked him, "How can I become strong and confident like you?" The chef replied, "Do 1,500 push-ups every day." At first, it sounded impossible. Most people would have laughed and walked away. But instead of focusing on 1,500, he focused on doing a few. Then a few more. Then a few more. He broke the impossible goal into small pieces. A little in the morning. A little in the afternoon. A little in the evening. Day after day. Week after week. Month after month. Eventually, he achieved what once seemed impossible. But the biggest change wasn't his body. The biggest change was his belief in himself. He proved that he could do hard things. And once you prove that to yourself, everything changes. The most important opinion in your life is not what others think about you. It's what you think about yourself. When you keep promises to yourself, your confidence grows. When you repeatedly overcome small challenges, your self-worth rises. That is why the secret to changing your life is not doing something huge. It is doing something small consistently. 1 page a day, 1 workout a day, 1 skill practiced every day, 1 step forward every day. Small actions may seem insignificant, but over time, they become powerful. A tiny seed becomes a tree. A single drop becomes a river. A small habit becomes a new life. And don't do it alone. Find people who share your goals. Find people who encourage you. Be someone who encourages others. When people support each other, they become stronger than they could ever be alone. Remember, you do not need to change your entire life today. You only need to take 1 step, 1 habit, 1 action, 1 promise to yourself. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, because the only moment you truly have is now, and the life you dream about is built from what you repeatedly do in this moment. So take the first step, cross the doorway, create the habit, trust the process. One day, you'll look back and realize that the life you wanted was not built in a single moment. It was built 1 small choice at a time, and it all started with today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next mystery.